Beals flips it to the tight end. That was Carzoli. So the Lancers trying to get this short pass and running game back in check. .2:15 left to go here in the third quarter. Beals in the shotgun. Throws it over to Dugan. And he picks up another first down.
Lake Park has succeeded much more in the go for short yardage, take 2 or 3 plays to get the first down just from the first half. Their quarterback went 10 for 15 with 83 yards. That's about 8 yards of completion. I would guess that that number's even gone down since we're almost done with the third quarter.
Beals hands it off to Kirkpatrick Hardwick. He's got room to run, just past the 40. He got to the 35, and into Waubonsie Valley territory come the Lancers.
He's been something. He's been very tough to take down, is definitely the biggest thing. Not quite as quick as Carvalho appeared to be, but just about every run he's had has had a broken tackle. That 7-yard run we saw a couple plays earlier, he took somebody to the sidelines. That's when they wanted a late hit. But he's been great since taking over at running back.
Beals back to throw. He's looking deep. It is off the hands of the intended receiver, Keontae Nixon. And it looked like he had him.
Yeah, tough time turning around for Nixon. He found the ball, but it looked like as he was turning, not that he hurt his ankle, but he just took a wrong move that slowed him down just enough that the ball was a little out of reach. I think if he had taken another half step, he's there, and he definitely had the time to do so.
Second down and 10 from the 35 with 1:24 left to go here in the third quarter. Lake Park and Waubonsie tied at 21. And it is a Lake Park timeout. And I mentioned it a while ago in the open, this is the last season for Lake Park in the DuPage Valley Conference. Them, Glenbard North, Wheaton North, and Wheaton-Warrenville South are all leaving the conference. And supposedly next year, the DuPage Valley Conference, a conference many consider to be one of the best, if not the best conference in the state, will only have 5 teams.
Not a bad 5 teams, though. I mean, you go across sport to sport, you've got Waubonsie Valley, you've got Neuqua Valley and Mattia Valley, and then you've got Naperville Central and Naperville North.
Yeah.
So between all of the sports we've got, somebody's going to be really good at something, and even the worst team is always going to be a contender for that 30, 31, 32 spot, especially in football like Waubonsie's had the last couple of years. Nobody considers Waubonsie to be a bad team. Oftentimes they underperform, oftentimes they overperform, but that's going to be a very competitive division, especially, I mean, a game like this, Lake Park and Waubonsie, they go back to the old Upstate 8 Conference, so they've been playing each other for years and years. Now introduce Naperville Central, Naperville North, still 2 or 3 years young in that. It's going to be interesting to see how the competition develops in such a localized Aurora-Naperville area.
And it certainly isn't a bad 5-team conference, as Beals gives it over to Nixon on the screen. Nixon able to dance around, and he stays up. He's still up. Nobody can bring him down. Ken Robinson gives him a little bit of a stiff arm. And there is a flag on the field.